it occurs to me that I don't know what to actually label it, but I guess it's a rent society. It's not a rent to own, it's just a rent society. I see that happening in America for sure. I don't know if I would say in North America as a whole. I'm not too sure on the Canadian system, but US for sure. And with the use of AI and the betterment of robots and how more technologically advanced they become, things will just get more challenging. And you having a job will be like, if it's not a small business and you're not feeding people, you're going to have issues paying for certain things. You're going to be renting your whole life and not owning that house. You're going to be renting an apartment your whole life. There's changes you can make, but I think in general, it's a very uncertain but not very positive future. I wouldn't say positive in that sentence. I would more or less say negative. Um, I don't know. Pieces of me see history repeating itself. There's no doubt, more rambling, but I can see Taiwan getting invaded by China. Another war. The United States is in itself fucking itself over at this point in time. There needs to be a giant shift, specifically in black people and culture, so we don't fucking destroy ourselves, but also a shift in how things are going right now. Income inequality is at its fucking peak. Okay, what you just watched wasn't me. I don't know how long ago, but there's a little difference going on in the face. But I'm not 57 yet. Why am I joking? But actually, I think in general we need to be more positive about the future because if you are thinking so negatively and not looking at the positive side, there won't be any change. You won't be active in that change. You won't be looking toward it to change. You'll be just thinking about the negative. So you just have to find your place and play your part in it. And it will be those who don't want to see any change in themselves or the environment around them. And that's okay. Um, but for me, I do want to see change. I think I do want to be involved in change. But I'm just speaking to you guys. And as things can seem very negative, you have to find that light. Things don't seem positive, you have to still find that light. And you're on a path. You're on a path right now. It's long. It's stressful. There's a lot of challenges in front of you, but those challenges mean nothing. At the end of it, you'll come out a better person. I know this sounds all cliche, but I might just be speaking to myself. I might just mean this for myself, but you're hearing this also. There's so much that is out there. And I really think that if people come together, there can be some change. Even if you might say it's temporary, there is change in that moment. And that in itself is positive. And you see positive change because things are changing for the better. Um, Hopefully this sounds good. And if not, I'm gonna be very disappointed. Um, Cut that out. I might not. Um, just look forward to the future. Understand the negatives and what needs to change, but be positive and give yourself affirmations in the morning throughout the day of yes, things are better. things are bad around the world, but you can only do so much in your job and understanding if you want to be involved with the community and helping others and making sure the future is as bright as it can be for you, your kids, or just wanting a brighter future for humans in general. Our focus should be on creating a better world. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? Look toward the future. And you can look back as much as you want and understand that those those are mistakes and learn from the past and not repeating what is currently happening and growing from that. If anything has happened, you're growing from that moment going forward into the future. That's all you can see. Okay, so people love the past because nostalgia, obviously, but the nostalgia portion is because you know what's going to happen. There's been great moments in that past. You've enjoyed those moments, but you know what happened in that past. That future is uncertain because you don't know what's going to happen. And also, there's not been great news. All news sources. There's not been too positive news being put out about things on the everyday occurrences. But you just have to look to the future and look behind you to understand that those mistakes you don't want to do again. And just embrace the now. Appreciate what you have in this moment. You'll look back and be like, huh? You'll see yourself later and be like, yeah, I did that. I grew from that. Just get what I'm saying. Understand that you're growing and everyone's flawed and everyone's going through their own thing, but keep growing. Keep growing. Look forward. Be active in all parts of your life. Keep growing. Understanding those, being compassionate, having empathy, and just being understanding of others' perspectives. And knowing that now doesn't have to be the future. You can change what is currently going on within your life and have the effect that you want to have. That's about it. Look towards the future. That was past me.